lot of people nowadays want to be a sexually disciplined man. So in this video, I'm going to tell you exactly how you can do this effortlessly. And look, anyone can do it. I've personally helped people become sexually disciplined man who not only quit porn, masturbation, lust, but also are able to put sex less on a pedestal and put other priorities in their lives as an important thing. So the first thing that you need to do in order to do this is to ask yourself the most simple question that no one ever reflected upon, which is, what exactly would you gain from lust or sexual behaviors, let's say outside of marriage? And what would you gain from abstaining from them or putting them as less important compared to other goals in your life? You have these two options and you gotta write down exactly what these two options are going to give you. In all honesty, you got to be honest with yourself. You got to admit that, yeah, I want to do both of these things, but what are they generally going to give me? The reason why this works so well is that most people act on a subconscious level rather than a conscious level, meaning they have a lot of emotional reasons subconsciously for lusting, or in terms of the value that they place upon sexual behaviors, to the point where it's like they base their entire self-worth or success metric on if they ever had sex or not, which is crazy. People generally think that sleeping with a woman is more of an achievement than building a business to a certain level of success. So it allows you to bring the unconscious or subconscious into the conscious. And when it is in the conscious, you're able to basically alternate those things and really change them so that you're able to just create long-lasting changes that will be effortless, because you're going to be able to take that desire that you have to just constantly lust and put that desire into other aspects of your life that are important to you, whether it's to help your family, whether it's to build a business to high levels of success, whether it's to build the best physique in the world, whatever. And the key here is that you need to really just be honest with those reasons behind either lusting or not lusting, so that you can really think rationally and make a long-lasting change. Now, the second thing, which I highly recommend, is that you feed yourself information related to how being sexually disciplined is actually very beneficial to you, so that you can change your perspective on it, okay? I know you're probably thinking, well, obviously I want to be sexually disciplined, it's the best thing. But most of the times, especially on an unconscious level, we see way more benefits in lust, especially when we never really engaged in the actual physical act, and we never really get told about like how abstaining from porn, masturbation, lust could be very beneficial to you. Because think about it, besides some people on YouTube telling you how it's beneficial to you, basically nowadays no one really lives that lifestyle anymore. Obviously there's certain religious people, but when you're in environments such as your workplace, such as maybe even if you're in school, the mainstream message over there puts a lot of emphasis on lustful activities, to the point where it's like if you engage in those things, you'll get some level of acceptance from those people or some level of validation, which most people are trying to get, especially when you're young. And that can be very, very detrimental, because most people nowadays put their entire self-worth on sinful activities. They don't put their self-worth on God, on their belief in God. They don't put their self-worth in the projects that they're building, the purposes that they're pursuing, the hard work you could be putting in every single day. So be aware of the brainwashing you've been fed that is trying to make you think that sex is literally the most important thing on earth and that there's nothing that compares to it. It is all a pure lie. You could be putting meaningful things as a priority rather than just thinking about sex. Look, if you want to learn how to quit porn, masturbation, and control your lust forever, so you don't have to worry about it again and become a sexually disciplined man, I have one more spot right now for the month of December. There's going to be a few more spots open in the month of January. If you want to learn to leave those things so that you can go in 2025 completely free, then you can book a call with me down below with the first link in the description, where I'll personally take the call and talk to you. If it doesn't work out, then I'll just give you some information that you can use on your journey. If it works out, then I coach you and you quit in 14 to 28 days. So apply right now if you are committed to quit forever. Anyways, I'll see you in the next video. Peace.